Hey everybody, thank you for joining me. So my video today for Scrapbooking with Me is going to be another sketch video. It's sketch number 3, and this one is going to be leaning towards, not your conventional Valentine's Day card, since Valentine's is this Thursday. I figure I'd do at least one. So pause here, get your measurements, and join me in creating this card. So I decided to use my mind's eye. Yes, please. We got this maybe 2 years ago in one of the, I think it was the December kit for Scrapbooking with Me. And this black foil paper is from my stash. So we're going to use a little strip of that. And I've already got everything pre-cut. This is going to be 4 by 5 1/4, and then the white mat is 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. And we're going to start by going ahead and creating our mat. And then there are times when you can just create right to the card base. I'm going to try and remember to show you a version of that. For me, I like doing the mats or the base, like the cover, the entire thing, and then doing the pattern on top of it, only because it gives the card a little bit more meatiness and it gives it some weight. If you're not wanting a whole lot of weight, then just do the sketch right to the card base, or the card base itself would act as your mat, if that makes sense. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and put this on. And you see right there I had to do a little readjusting, and with using the wet glue it allowed me to be able to move that a little bit quicker and not fear of tearing up the paper. Now this strip here, I could have put a mat on this one, but what I was trying to do was almost make it look like once you're done, like the pattern paper was designed that way. So that's why I didn't do a mat. I cut it to be 4 inches for the width, or I guess it would be the length. And then on the sketch itself, I think they made it 1 1/4. So I just put that at the bottom, and then about 1/4 of an inch above where we just put the plaid paper, we're gonna put this. It's like a black metallic. It's almost like foil paper right across the middle. And a lot of times, what I would have done with this one would have been to put it right at the line where the pattern paper, the plaid that we put down, to kind of cover up that raw edge. I like doing that. I think it makes it look finished. But this particular sketch had the thin piece up above, so I'm just showing you, you know, the exact sketch as best I can. The only thing that I changed is the sentiment part. Instead of putting it vertical, I'm going to put it on the horizontal, which still looks good and is just as pretty. So our sentiment is, will you be my Valentine? And to put it onto the actual front of the card, I'm going to be using some foam tape. And I got this, I forget where I got it from, but I want to say I might have gotten it off of Amazon because it has the red line backing. But I know at one point on Scrapbooking with Me, we did have the 3M foam, but I think they wound up, we couldn't get it anymore. So just check on the website, because everything that she carries, that she has in stock, you'll see it right there on the website. Now you can use your new wool drops. Obviously we're not going to use the red there, but if you have black, gold, whatever you wanted to use, I decided to go ahead and grab an oldie but goodie, which is my sequins. I don't usually use them a whole lot, but I had this mix, and it has the big size of the gold, and a medium, and even like a little small gold. I guess it would be a sequin. So I'm just laying them out, trying to figure out exactly, how I'm going to like how everything is laying out. And I try to keep it in the odds. Sometimes it winds up going even. What it boils down to is when you look at it, does it make you happy, right? When you, after you put everything down and you look at it, if it feels complete and it's even, then call it complete. If you look at it and you feel like there's something missing, add the odd number and look at it again. I like to kind of hold it out in front of me sometimes, because when you're looking down and it's close to you, you can't really have perspective. So I'll like to, sit up and kind of hold it out in front of me, so I can see it better, which is kind of what happens to me on here. So as I'm putting down the sequins, and I think this is the last one that I put down, and then I hold it up for you guys to see it. It's coming actually right here, and I'm like, oh, they're all on one side. I'm like, that other side seems sad and alone. So I pull them out again, and I'm adding two more just over here off to the side. And that makes me feel better. It was just enough, just something where, it's kind of framing the sentiment, um, but it's not too crazy, because you can go crazy with sequins. You really can. And it's very easy. Next thing you know, you look and you're like, what just happened? Did these sequins just throw up on my project? Yes, they did. And you can't even help yourself. But it's a neat cluster, and it gives you a nice finish. And then I left this one that I did prior to the video plain, so you can see it's still a really pretty card even without them, but your sequins, your nouveau drops, they just give it a little bit of something, you know what I mean? They take it up a notch. So thank you guys for joining me. Please hit the like, subscribe, and share button. And of course, I'm going to have links down below to Scrapbooking with Me, all of their social pages, and the website. So definitely go over there and check it out. If you do, you can use my coupon code, which is TT15, to get an extra 15% off. So, and I think that's on everything but sales items. So if they're already marked down, you're probably not going to get 15% off of that too. But thank you guys again, and make sure, like I said, at the very end there will be links to previous sketch videos, the last two that I did. I'll make sure those are linked and you guys can see those if you missed it. Thanks, and have a great day.